Today guys, we are ranking the Triad Wilson golf balls. In recent weeks I've been testing out a lot of Wilson stuff. I have Wilson irons in my bag and golf balls could be something that are going to go in there as well. So a golf ball that we've tested and tried before. We tried it out in the Middle East and we really enjoyed it. I used the golf ball until we lost them all, which is inevitable, but we now have a new one on the market. Again, a three-piece urethane golf ball, but we are going to be testing it not only with the driver, again, how far will it actually go, but also around the green and can we control your distance. Let's jump into the short game now and then we will finish here on the tee box and see who can get on the green or can we reach with this golf ball. So short game, when we're talking about that, we want to think about, can you play different flights? So can you play a low one? Can you get some control? We know this is a urethane cover, so instantly you're thinking, well, when I watch the PGA Tour, if you watch the PGA Tour, or the DP World Tour, or the Live Tour, you start to see a lot of people getting check, getting spin, getting that kind of control. But if you're an everyday golfer, we can't always rely on spin. We're going to show you a couple of shots here and start to see how they react. I'm going to play a lower shot and James normally likes to go higher tariff. He likes to hit the high shot. Or do you want to play the low shot?
Well, you have a lob wedge in your hand and I have a 56 degree in my hand.
Okay, we'll switch around. James is going to play the lower shot and I'll play the higher shot. James is going to talk us through again what kind of shot he would play here, what he does at his setup, and again what this golf ball is, what he's going to expect.
I think really the only thing that upsets me today is that this ball doesn't match my wedge. I think sometimes you really want a matching set, don't you?
I've heard good things about the Wilson wedges actually. That's the next video we need to test. Could be a full bag of Wilsons this year.
Right. So I'm going low with a bit of spin ideally?
Yeah. So great flight there.
Tried, just released out a little bit, struck it nicely.
So good strike there. Again, we are in the fairway, so we would expect a little bit more grip. Do you think that would have spun up more with a Pro V1 or?
No, I don't think it would. I think it felt good. It tried to grab, I think probably just the time of year and the moisture on the greens and the moisture on the fairway as well maybe has stopped it spinning a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where you've got to think when you're around the edge of the green, you can't always be relying on that spin stopping dead every single time. So we've got to be playing the percentage shot. So for me, I'm going to play a little bit of a higher shot here and we'll start to think, right, you've got to pick your shot. A golf ball isn't instantly going to give you more control and more spin, but you will be more consistent on what ball flights and what kind of release you will get. So if you're getting some golf balls, my advice this year, we're going to go through a lot of golf balls over the season, but have a consistent golf ball. Don't be switching from maybe a Wilson Triad, then to a TP5X, then to a Srixon AD 333. This is not going to help you have any consistency, not only on your ball flight, but also on your distance control, and more importantly, lowering your scores this year. So get a golf ball that you're comfortable with. For me, this is a fantastic option, which is more affordable, but still premium. You can see there, a higher shot, landed a lot softer than I thought there. Green's nice and receptive there. So for both of us there, we haven't maybe played the correct shot from here, but James is happy with his, I'm happy with mine. Let's talk about on the greens now. So on the greens, we want a golf ball again that's going to help us maybe aim our putter a little bit better and hold a few more putts. So let's see what the alignment aid says. So when we've got a golf ball on the green, we want a good alignment aid. So as a putting specialist, I want to see you starting to use this alignment aid to help with your aim from the start. Because how many times I see people put the golf ball down, no alignment aid whatsoever. Okay, I've looked over my left shoulder, that looks good. And quickly there, I'm aiming closer to James than I am the flag. James has hit a great putt there. But what we want to do is use this alignment aid, and Wilson certainly, we said this previously and they have improved it a little bit more now. I've got a nice alignment aid on there, so obviously behind the golf ball, it allows us to get that lined up with our putter a little bit better, and then from there we're able to get some feedback. As we know, we all want feedback on putts to be able to make sure we know why we've potentially missed and how we can improve going forwards. So you can see a good roll on there. Has it made it? Oh. So there, nice and easy for my feedback. Great roll. Unfortunately, under pace. James, what do you think about it?
I think the biggest positive I can say about this ball is we actually played with them yesterday just to get a proper feel for them, and Chris lost one a la derecha and he said, oh no, that was a Wilson Triad. And that, I think, speaks volumes, because they're not expensive, but I always think you don't like losing a ball that you enjoy playing.
Exactly, and again, they're not the most expensive, but they do feel fantastic. And yes, I did lose one to the right. Common theme, it seems, at the moment. But Would I have done that with another golf ball? I like these. We don't have many of them, so we might start to take care of them a little bit more. So great roll there. As we
just under red. So
as
the feedback's telling me next time, give it more.
So guys, let's now hit from a mid-iron. The scoring irons in our bag are a hugely important area for you to lower your scores this year. Can we get good distance control front to back? That's the biggest thing we start to see when people are changing golf balls. If you change a cover, if you pick a different golf ball out of your bag, you might come up short, you might go long, and it might not be your fault. So when you're thinking about changing golf ball, you need to think about, can you control your distance? Is this golf ball going to be drastically different even? Are you going to lose distance? Are you going to gain distance? For me, this is very similar to the Pro V1. Obviously, urethane cover, 3-piece golf ball, so I should start to see the same front to back dispersion. I should be able to control the flight, control the distance as the Wilson appears, and I'm going to be saving money. So it's ticking a lot of boxes for the everyday golfer. I've got an 8-iron here. It's playing 153 yards. The wind is off the right. Can I flight one in nicely? So again,
Mr. Wilson, go on then. That is all over it. Just short.
Just short. So a little bit heavy before that, but the ball launched pretty good for me. I'd have to blame it on myself, not the golf ball. But like James mentioned on his video, when we was in there, it has got some straight ball technology, James, in this.
Yeah, so it's the way that the try meets the ad. It's something to do with CG of the ball being shifted out to from the court to the, yeah, very, very interesting. And I've said this in my video, I can't get my head around that kind of technology, but generally we do play well with them, don't we? We're always on target with them usually.
Yeah,
now watch me snap up this 8-iron.
Yeah, less curvature normally. You can see that one was straight, didn't have much movement on it. James, what have you got here?
8.
8-iron. So again, bullet straight at the flag, or just left of the flag. And just on the
I think
front,
the wind's caught us out there, you know?
just on the front edge, but yeah, the wind has picked up a little bit there, but we have to see there, that's only just short of the green. So that's, again, a front pin there. We would still be probably putting from there. James, knowing James, would not get
60 degree.
60 degree out and try and check one up. But now what we all want to see, how far does this golf ball? For me, around the edge of the greens, the ball performs fantastically. For me there, I can get the ball flight. Just a little bit of a mistrike has left me a little bit short. But what is it going to do distance-wise? So James is going to start us off on this par 4 fourth hole here at Woolley Park, and you will see by the flyover, it is a dogleg to the right.
Flyover?
We've got a flyover, we're not messing around today.
Treating them.
Flyover, again on the line, it might be a little bit shorter than the 306 that it does state on the tee marker, but it is pretty much all carry. Wind off the right.
Yes, it's even harder line. So the fact that it's a urethane cover as well, we discussed this on my channel, urethane generally launches a little bit lower than maybe ionomer, and the spin rate allows the ball to rise, whereas if it is ionomer or sirloin,
you can't say sirloin.
We never get that right, but they generally launch high off the bat with a kind of different spin. So you get what you pay for, Chris, but they're not too bad a price, these.
No, price-wise, these are probably the most affordable of a premium golf ball. Just gone for the fade, a nice.
I think that's good, but it's not on the green. It's a safe line.
It was certainly a safe line, but distance-wise, we will rank that.
There's the communal.
Obviously, in previous videos on this golf hole, we have hit the green. So, again, wind's not into here. So this golf ball, if it's going to compete with the Pro V1 and take the Pro V1 out of your golf bag, then it needs to make sure you're still getting the distance. And that's what we're going to be ranking in the videos going forwards. Obviously, how does it rank up there on the list? Wilson has been probably not the longest golf ball on the My Golf Spy list, but can we get it to perform today? Again, every golf ball performs different for different people. Let's get on that line and give this a good go.
I'll tell you what, how good is that?
So good strike there. I couldn't really hit that much better. If anything, it might be a little bit left, but we can go on distance-wise.
I think that's bang on.
Oh, James thinks it's bang on. Has it gone far enough to get there? That was a good solid strike, a good ball flight. So let's rank that, and then we'll see if that golf ball is going in my bag.
La balle de golf que vous attendez. That's French for the golf ball you've been waiting for.
So we can see as we come up here, guys, James is actually flag high, so if he did go on a more aggressive line, he would have reached the green. You can see mine actually has probably gone past green high, so very interesting there. Obviously performance wise straight away, it is performing well, so we are getting the distance we'd expect to see from a premium ball. Coming in, I believe, at around $40. I haven't seen what they are in English. Bobby will know actually. How much are they in the shop?
Bad Assistant Pro.
Terrible Assistant Pro, but that will be on screen because Bobby's going to inform me this afternoon. But again, coming in much cheaper than your Pro V1. So yes, the Pro V1 might be the #1 ball in golf, but if you're looking for something that performs just as well and you save a little bit more money, then these are a perfect option. It's a golf ball that I will be putting into my golf bag. And what you will have seen on the rest of this video, it has performed not only around the greens, off the tee, but also into the greens with a mid-iron. So it's ticking all the boxes. So make sure you look out for this golf ball.